Many people think that everything ends when they die. If that were true, then there would be no need for art or literature in the human world. We could just live as we please, do what we want, enjoy pleasure, and then die. However, most people try to live truthfully, honestly, and kindly. They try to find the truth even while suffering. If everything ended with death, they would never live that way. According to the law of conservation of energy, law of conservation of mass in physics, all matter changes its form, but its energy does not change. So death does not mean that everything ends. Of course, the body dies. I-ego will also disappear someday. This is because it is originally an illusion without substance. It is nothing more than a collection of experiences accumulated. While growing up, it can exist until the stress of its own desires is exhausted. But that is not eternal. Then what is immortal? It is your life energy. Only life, which is our essence, can live forever. I-ego cannot live forever. Yet people try to live forever as I-ego. They try to live forever with the desire of I-ego. Then how can we live forever? We must conquer I-ego. We must destroy the house of I-ego in our minds. The enemy is not outside. It is inside our minds. The selfish actions of I-ego destroy ourselves and the world. Therefore, in order to live forever, we must cut off all attachments of I-ego. Attachment can be known through the pain of the mind. When pain appears, do not get caught up in it, but immediately contemplate the mind to understand the reason for your pain and endure it. Then, when all attachments disappear, the pain disappears as well. And in the place where that pain disappears, the original life love is revealed. There are many types of attachment. First, we must break free from attachment to all knowledge. Next, we must break free from all identification. Next, we must break free from attachment to people, material things, and money. Lastly, we must break free from attachment to fame, status, and face. All of these constitute I-ego. This causes all suffering. So, in order to know our attachments, we must be placed in fierce competition and human relationships. The various sufferings we experience in them teach us the state of attachment. Contemplate and understand that suffering and endure it. Then, the attachment will gradually melt away. That is why Buddhism says, suffering is the door to liberation. That process is really like one's own death. The death of I-ego is not that easy. Acquiring life love is a life-threatening challenge. The death of I-ego is no different from the death of all attachments. It is dying while alive. That is the true meaning of resurrection. It is to be reborn as the original life love. However, I-ego also has tremendous gravitation because it is an energy body. Therefore, to escape the gravitation of I-ego, tremendous strength is needed. The strength to endure pain like death, and the strength to not bend in the face of any hardship or trial. Just as a rocket needs tremendous propulsion to escape the Earth's gravity. Let's explain with an analogy. If we call the Earth I-ego and the vacuum outside the Earth's atmosphere our life love, then in order for us to become one with our essence, life, love, just as a spaceship must escape the Earth's gravity to fly into space, we must escape the gravitational force of I-ego. To completely escape the gravitation of I-ego, that is the way to become one with life love, truth, freedom, harmony, the way to obtain eternal life, and the way to become one with the nature of the universe.